stuff in the way here. Can't really go back any further. Alright. There, get my feet in. These feel great. I always like doing these. Good old slashing elbow. Forward a little bit. I can still see my feet there. Right there is where I can't. Should put a piece of tape right there. I guess I can see from this line where this rope is. I don't go past the rope. I can see my feet. It kind of sucks. If I can move that, I can move the camera back another 3 foot. Let me see what I can do here. I'll do that. See what happens. Get this bin out of the way. Just put this here for now. Straighten that. That's a little better. And shit situated. Hell, I even got my bag in there a little bit. I want to work on the bag. I can just tilt it like that. That'll work. Tilt it this way for the dummy. Should put the. I need to fix this thing. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon. Just find a bolt. This heavy bag back up in the middle. I'll put it down here. I don't really want to kick that thing. cinder block if I kept it hard. That's what hitting this thing is like. So hard. Oh. On your way, buddy. Better watch out or you'll use the dog kung fu on me. Over there snorting. Said, yeah, I'll kick your ass with my dog kung fu. Come give me a damn treat. Huh? Here we go, got a treat. Here, bud. Want a treat? There you go. Good boy. I'm kind of used to it around when I'm practicing, so I just step over him. Sometimes I step on him. He usually gets out of my way. I stay out of his way. He went and laid in his bed. He likes to lay right there and watch me practice. Don't you, bud? Eyeballing my kung fu and sitting there figuring out how to beat me. Aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Practice with your toy, practicing with my toy, and practice with yours. Some people don't like blading. I do both. I blade. I sometimes put myself like this. I sometimes put myself like that. You know, sometimes. You know, it's all sense of touch to me. There's no one way to really do it. Do Wing Chun, I don't think. Hey, I like this rope because it gives you something that does that kind of stuff when you're working it. And you have to kind of watch because it'll do that. It'll whack you. One time I made one and I put softballs on it, and I'd hit them softballs and that wasn't good. It was fun though. See that, like that spin around in there. And that got caught on me, it went around in there. I couldn't move my hand down to do nothing about it, so I just moved my body out of the way. Because moving your hands isn't always a great solution. Sometimes you need to just move your body, or sometimes use your body to jam. Either move your body out of the way, or use your body to jam something you see coming. Yeah, I kind of use the rope to do cheese salad. I should put it over here, or maybe that's what I'll do. I'll fix this, and I'll do that. Then I gotta get my stuff ready for dinner tomorrow. Should get some rolls out too. But I'm gonna concentrate on Wing Chun. Wing Chun, the martial arts. Tai Chi Chuan. I should move that. This thing would be so much better here. Then I can kick it and do all that crap. Get my leg caught and made a full of. That's one thing that it does too, is it grabs your foot, and you got to be patient with it and just let it unravel on its own, and then move your leg out. It's kind of a cool thing too, because it's like kind of like you got to unhook the hooks. And if you fight it wrong, it'll fuck you up, man. If you can lose your balance. I mean, you can really look stupid having a rope beat you up. Well, all right. Give me some coffee. I really should just do stretches and light exercises. I'm kind of sore from working off the dummy and hitting the bag so much. My body is hurting. I do a lot of other exercises too. Plus I do with my weapons too. Who's that? Bring this over here. Bloody. bed. Instead, he lays right there on my feet while I'm working out. Got a lot of trust in me, don't you, huh? No, not worried I'm going to step on you? That's pretty cool. Looks like I can move his bed over here. I thought he might lay in it and watch me from there and then get in the camera shot, but of course not. He's not going to do that. That's okay. He can stay where he's at. Hey, he's in the camera shot a little bit too there, so that's kind of cool. He's not even paying attention to my kung fu. Oh yeah. My kung fu's not as good as yours, is it? That's the way it usually goes. Everybody's kung fu is better. Man, I stretched pretty good last night. I'm sore from it. I'm so sore from stretching I can hardly move. Cause I went for it, man. I was really stretching big time. Now my legs are all sore. It's about out of frame again. Should throw some kicks. Oh, I just don't feel like it. If I throw kicks, I'll be tired out like that. So I'm just a tired day today. I need a drink of coffee. There you go. It's a good place for it. Fall over. Buddy's getting nervous. He's like, I'm out of here. That guy's gonna step on me and fall over. Calisthenics Day. Chun Calisthenics. Old man exercises. That's kind of like a disassociation. I disassociate. I don't really use much of my bottom half. I mean, I am. I'm still drawing up from it, but I'm using mostly my top. I'm not stepping or making any steps. Now there, I'm making a step. You know, when you make a step, steps creating your energy, your kinetic energy. When you're rooted, you create your. When you don't step, you're creating your kinetic energy from moving your spine and your legs up and down. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. By dropping your body, and then boom, you're going into your punch. Don't really have a step or nothing. You're just turning, bang, turning into it. No step. Dropping your body, bang, bang, like that. Pivoting and dropping. Moving yourself slightly off line. You know, because that's what I try to do. Because I'm trying to protect it. You know, I'm trying to protect the goods here. You know, because I don't want to be stuck or punched or, you know, I don't want to be hurt here. Because my heart, my lung, my spleen, my liver, I don't want none of that stuff being hit. It's all bad news if any of it gets cracked or hit hard or stabbed. Well, it's all bad news. So, you know, I turn that away from whatever I perceive to be danger. And at the same time, I'm turning that away to, you know, to protect it or whatever. I'm trying to attack, you know, because I want this motherfucker to back off, man. I'm not just defensive. I'm actually trying to protect myself and attack the dude at the same time. You know, maybe I might attack his bridge, his arm, or maybe I'll be able to attack it to get to this. You know, there's a lot of different ways I can do that. You know, I can hurt him, I can bend things on him, I can pull him, I can push him. You know, that's a few things right there. I can, when he tries to attack me in one spot, I cannot be there and be hitting him from another spot. Another good tactic. It's all Wing Chun. It's all, you know, those are all the tactics and concepts you'll find in a really, really cool martial art that's, you know, really great for exercise, light exercise, like, you know, not dissimilar to Tai Chi. I do Tai Chi too, but, you know, no, I you know, I keep trying to talk up Wing Chun, I really like it, you know. It's not the greatest start, you know, it's good for an older person like myself. That's what I think. Or someone that, you know, is not super athletic and not going to be able, maybe couldn't handle doing MMA or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because, you know, that's pretty tough stuff there. You got to be in pretty good shape for that. You know, I mean, no doubt about it. And not to say that you can't get in really great shape and become a really great fighter doing Wing Chun. It's just Wing Chun is something I think that a greater amount of people can really appreciate and take part of, in more so than combat sports. You know, because you can go out in the park with your plastic knives and go, you know, and do that all day. And that you can have fun with that. And you're not really, you know, you're not fighting anybody, you're not bothering anyone. And it's good training. I mean, you can do the same thing with that. You can go run and stuff like that. I'm not trying to say that Wing Chun's better than MMA. If I was a young man, I'd be doing MMA. No doubt about it. I'd be wanting to fight and get in the ring and fight other young guys. I'm past that. I don't want nothing to do with that. I just do martial arts because I enjoy it now. And I don't really care about fighting as much. You know, it's a healthy form of exercise, and I really enjoy meditation and studying Buddhism a lot. Because that's a really good time to be learning about that stuff, about Zen. And, you know, all these martial arts come from the minds of Zen masters and Taoist masters. So I like studying them things. But what I think I'm trying to say is this is a good form of exercise for a lot of different people. You know, moms wanting to learn their kids to learn something that's good for self-defense and something that, you know, you get some level of fitness from, but you're not going to get your face beat in. You know, like MMA, you know, you're not going to get kicked and punched, and, you know, which I imagine they do with kids a lot different than what they do with adults. I imagine they have really good safety equipment and people watch them spar. I mean, it just depends on who's doing it. But I mean, one's as good as the other. Kung Fu or MMA or any of the Filipino martial arts or Jeet Kune Do, they're all good. I'm not going to say Wing Chun's better. It might not be for everyone. I just happen to like it. I think it's a good method, a good way to exercise, and I think it's good self-defense, because I think this is an art that is meant for a 135-pound woman to use. All right, at least that's my mentality when I teach it. I try to teach fast punches and bust someone's mouth, and when I palm, I get thump my fingers in their eyes and stuff like that. I try to do that, and stuff like that. Like, or if someone was small, that what they would need, just something that just totally overwhelms the other person. They can get away from them. Maybe, you know, do really bad things in a very short amount of time is what this art is. You know? It's like, you know, you're going to maybe bust someone's eye open, break their nose, and then dislocate their elbow in one way or another. My Wing Chun knows a lot of Chin Na. I mean, there's so much Chin Na, but I mean, I learned Tai Chi right alongside it too, so. Tai Chi is just, Tai Chi is like all joint. It's like Aikido, really. It's, I mean, in my opinion, I think Tai Chi is better. I've done both. And Aikido is pretty cool too, though. It's just, Aikido is kind of just another expression of Tai Chi, really. A different way to practice it. And it is good. I like Aikido. I like Tai Chi too. I like Daitaru, Aiki Jiu-Jitsu, and those arts too. I've actually spent a little time studying them. You know, because they made my Chin better for my Tai Chi. Get too close again. Can't go too far past the rope. I really should put a piece of tape on this right here. I am going to do it. The only thing is, my tape is gray and this floor is gray. I have some blue tape, but it's just paper masking tape, and it probably won't stay too well. Now I'll think of something. Right there is where my feet stop. I can see my feet. Right there is where I can. Them right there. Yep. I'm learning as I'm doing it. I might as well make a video and practice at the same time. That's what I say. Eventually, maybe I'll get good and I'll make quality videos. Maybe I'll get my thoughts together well enough to going into more Tai Chi now. Man, it's hard to, I have a hard time telling the difference between Tai Chi and Wing Chun at times. When I see them like do push hands and stuff, and you see someone that's really good at it, it's like, oh, they stick just like, you know, the masters do. They're just a lot softer, you know. Not always. There's some pretty soft like that. Man, there's some pretty soft Wing Chun teachers. I don't know. It's hard to say, but they really start looking the same at high end. You know, the more proficient the person seems, the better they understand. It seems like they're the same a lot. I get too close again. pretty well warmed up. I think maybe I'll do a little dummy work. Pointing on the dummy, on the big dummy, big dummy. Like Sanford and Son. You big dummy, what you mean you sold the truck? How the hell are we gonna go get junk now? Alright, I'm bad. I suck. I'm not a good actor. And I'm not funny. I do a shitty fucking Fred Sanford impersonation. Whatever. Taking this out. There we go. See how big my arms are. My skinny arms. Old man arms. No leg. Gotta fix the leg. Add it to the list. There you go. One right on solar plexus. How do you like that? Whack! Right in the eyeball. Nice sidekick. How you like that, motherfucker? Knee in the balls. Palm in the face. Palm. Side kick him good. Oh, my legs are so tired. Sucks getting old. I should have moved them weapons here. This fucker's back over here. Yeah, look, you know what? That's what I ought to do is put them on the damn table. That kind of look cool. Man, that's what I'll do. Yeah, fuck nah. Now I look like a professional instead of a hillbilly. Fucking redneck jackass. I can't even see him. Fuck. I'm a redneck jackass. I kind of can see him. Monkey-minded redneck. Yeah, I put him up there. That's pretty cool. But I get back to my dummy work. After a sip of coffee. Got that good old Walmart coffee. Yeah. Hot dog. Super fun Republican. Local Walmart. Practicing plugging coffee. Selling advertisement. Even though I don't have that many people watching. Maybe eventually. Maybe I can sell Chun stuff too. Some ditch formula. I sure could use some. Cause I'm pretty sore. I work pretty hard on my dummy. I don't go too light. Not too light. I'd probably be better off if I would go lighter on it. I don't know, I like hitting it. I put these pads on. These are perfect. You know, when I had these were left over from when I put these on the floor. I had some of these left over. I just put those on there, put some tape on them. I put some spray stuff on, stuck these ones up there because they stayed up there. And I'll put some more tape on them. I think I'm gonna cover the whole thing like that. Because then, you know, I can hit it then some, and I'm getting good knuckle conditioning from it. I wish I could put it, like, make the whole thing like a rough canvas. It was like my heavy bag. And just put that in. Maybe that'll be something that I could do too. Is just get some canvas. I'd like to make it round on the floor too, instead of that box I had. So I used to have this, used to sit in a rack. And I started seeing other people's dummy designs and seeing how they had them set up. And I'm like, you know, why don't I just put that thing right here, and then I won't have all that bullshit. That giant rack, and I can have it right here. And then it's, you know, anytime I want to practice Wing Chun, it's right there, man. And I'm glad I put it here. This is great. Anytime I want to think about shit, you know, just jump on the dummy, go. Alright, well, I'm going to end this video and see you.